Hi there, Leafs fans. I'm here to talk about some really great original artwork, watercolor paintings that celebrate the history of the Leafs uniform, and I'm going to show you all this great, beautiful artwork in just a moment, but this artwork would really make a great gift. You know, a Mother's Day gift, Father's Day, Christmas gift, anniversary gift, wedding gift, retirement gift, or it doesn't even need to be a gift. You or somebody you know could just be a great Leafs fan, and this would look beautiful framed in your home or at work. Let me give you a little background, and then we'll really get into this great Leafs art. My name is Scott Silcox, and I'm from Toronto, and thus a Leafs fan. For 16 years, I owned a company called Maple Leaf Productions, and we made and sold a whole variety of products that celebrated the history of uniforms. Not only the Leafs uniform, but all NFL uniform, NHL uniforms, and NFL uniforms, and Major League Baseball uniforms, and NCAA uniforms, and even CFL uniforms. And what we did is we used the artwork on a whole variety of products. And let me just kind of paint a picture for you if you don't mind. The primary product that we sold, by far the most of, were what we called plaqued posters, where, here's the Leafs large plaque poster where you could see the evolution of the Leafs uniform. And for instance, here you see this great 1917-1918 uniform, and you'll see it right there in the corner of the poster. So that's the original artwork, and there it is depicted in the poster. So we made large plaque posters, we made a medium-sized, vertical-oriented plaque poster, and we did a small version of the plaqued posters. So we used this great artwork on plaqued posters, but in addition to plaqued posters, we also used it on framed pieces. Let me just show you a couple examples. We did dozens and dozens of different shapes and sizes, but here's a couple. Again, you could just see how the artwork has been used to depict the history of a particular team's uniform. Then in addition to the plaqued posters and the framed posters, we also used the artwork for clocks. This is a devil's piece, but you get the point. It shows the evolution of the uniform in a clock format. We used the artwork on coffee mugs. We used the artwork on fridge magnets. Just an example of a fridge magnet on a great little product called a fan frame, again, that traced the evolution of a team's uniform. We use them on playing cards, ace, king, queen, jack, 10 playing cards. I'll hold that card out for just a second. But playing cards and, other products, mouse pads and collector plates, and you get the point. But in the grand scheme of things, the point is that this artwork that I'm about to show you really is famous artwork. As much as artwork can be famous, and I feel like I'm patting myself on the back when I'm saying it, and I'm not that sort of person, so hopefully you'll bear with me. But this artwork has been seen on literally tens of thousands of products that have been sold across the country. And in addition to products that are in people's homes, you'll also see them in the offices of the team owners, in the league commissioner's office. You'll see them on TV commercials, on TV shows themselves. You'll see them in movies. Oftentimes teams call us and want us to loan them the artwork to be shown on team websites, and you'll see it there. You'll see it in the halls of fame. So my point is, as much as sports artwork can be famous, what we're offering for sale here, these original paintings, really are famous sports artwork. Now, by the way, everything that I'm explaining to you in this video can be seen at our website that's devoted to the sale of this artwork, and that website is heritagesportsart.com, and I'll tell you that website a few more times. Now, let's actually get into the artwork. We've got 17 pieces of Leafs artwork tracing the evolution of the Leafs uniform from the 1917-18 season, the Toronto Blue Shirts, to when they were the St. Pats, and there's that playing card. So there's your original artwork, and there it is on a playing card. And just think the concept is kind of neat to be able to own the actual original art. But I'll just kind of flip through this artwork, and all of this artwork can be seen at our website, heritagesportsart.com. You'll be able to zoom right in on the artist's signature, any notes that might be on the actual artwork. And these are really just beautiful pieces of art. Here is the 66-67 Leafs uniform, the last Stanley Cup that they won. This is an absolutely beautiful piece, and so on. There's a couple pieces that you aren't seeing here. I'll show you one in just a moment. There's a couple of the 17 that you're not seeing here because they're framed and hanging in various places, but I'll explain that in just a moment, or explain one of them at least. And there's the most recent uniform, or used for the last several seasons. So this great artwork. There's 17 pieces. There's hundreds of thousands of Leafs fans, or millions of Leafs fans across North America. Only 17 pieces. So if you're interested, and I feel like I'm selling Ginsu knives or super chamois here, so forgive me, but the point really is you've got to act quickly if you'd like to own one of these originals. So enough of the sales pitch. Now let me describe the 3 ways you can buy the artwork, the 3 formats. The first way is you can buy the raw, unframed artwork, just like this. It's $1,000. We will package this properly. We would ship it to you by UPS. You would get it within a week's time, and then you could frame it or mount it however you see fit. So the first way you could buy it is this raw, unframed art, $1,000. The second way you could buy it is in what we call our classic framed edition, where the piece of artwork has been mounted, and forgive me that this is Denver Broncos, we'll make it a Leafs piece. It's mounted in a black metal frame, a double white mat, then there's your original artwork, and then there's a neat little engraved plate just telling the story of the artwork. This is our classic framed version. It would be $1,075. It would be custom framed. You can see this piece of art is maybe slightly bigger than the Denver piece, and so this would be custom framed to fit this original art. That would take us a little bit of time, so if you placed an order today, this wouldn't arrive on your doorstep until roughly 2 to 3 weeks' time. So that's the second way you can buy the artwork. The first is the unframed art, the second is the classic framed, and then the third and final way that you could buy it is in our deluxe framed version. This shows the great 73-74 Leafs uniform, Captain Dave Keon. And so in this version it's a black metal frame, a black mat, the great artwork, the engraved plate, and then I think the neat touch is it shows you the horizontal poster tracing the evolution of the Leafs uniform, and you could see your particular artwork and then relate it to the actual, oh, there it is right in the poster. So this deluxe framed version is $1,100, and it too would be custom framed, so it would take 2 to 3 weeks if you placed an order before it arrived at your doorstep. So those are the 3 ways you can buy the art. Let me explain also that all of this artwork was done by a great artist by the name of Tino Paolini. Tino actually owns all of this artwork. He's asked me for my help in helping make the artwork available to the public, which I'm delighted to do, and help promote the artwork. So just to explain who owns the artwork. Now, to place an order, there's really 2 ways, very simple. The first way is visit the website, heritagesportsart.com. It's fully e-commerce enabled. All the pricing is in there. You'd buy using a major credit card, and then we would ship within, it would take probably a week or 10 days to custom frame your piece, and then you would get it within 2 to 3 weeks of placing the order. The second way of buying is, if somehow you felt uncomfortable doing it online, call me on my cell phone. My name is Scott Silcox. The cell phone 416-315-4736. I'd love to talk to a fellow Leafs fan. I could tell you a story about every one of these pieces of art and the research that went into it, and the fun we had, and stories about the artists. So I'd be delighted to speak to you. If you felt more comfortable placing an order over the phone with somebody live, please call me. You've been great to put up with me. I'd just love to make 2 other quick points if I could. One is, you've been kind enough to watch through this video to this point. If you happen to think you've got a friend who is also a Leafs fan and might love great art, I would be really appreciative if you would pass this YouTube URL on to them. That would be really kind of you. And my second point, you might remember at the outset of this video how I explained that we not only have done the Leafs artwork, original artwork for the Leafs, but also all NHL teams, NFL teams, Major League Baseball teams, NCAA college football teams, and even CFL teams. So if you knew somebody who was a fan of, God forbid, the Montreal Canadiens, or the Vancouver Canucks, or the Pittsburgh Steelers, or the Green Bay Packers, or the Blue Jays, or the Yankees, or the Red Sox, or the Argos, that artwork, over 1,500 pieces, is available on the website heritagesportsart.com, and I'd very much appreciate if you'd help pass on the website to people and spread the word. That would be really kind. So thank you for your time in listening to this video. I'd love to talk to fellow Leafs fans, and I have my fingers and toes crossed that this will be their year. Thanks a lot. Bye.